is happening, YouTube? What is happening? I'm not on Facebook, so what's happening? YouTube. Everybody on Cash's page. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hot Mic. This will be a really quick hot mic. I just had to get on here to talk about the ridiculousness we are dealing with as America, the ridiculousness we deal with, our college students have to deal with, which is why I'm wearing this shirt. Justice for college students. Justice for the kids that are having to deal with ridiculous professors in academia who feel like they can voice their opinions, tell people what to think, who think they can insert their... Can I drop the F-bomb on here? I think I can. Extremely fucked way of thinking on these kids. It's ridiculous. So shout out to all the streetlights. Shout out to everybody that's a part of Be the Change, our primetime patriots. We appreciate you all. Matter of fact, I have something special for you guys to look at. Let me see. Where's Cash at? Cash sent me a happy Mother's Day. I was texting Cash and he said happy Mother's Day, and he wanted everybody to know he was thinking about them. He says happy Mother's Day to all the viewers, all the people that support him. He loves you all, and keep Cash in your prayers as well as his family. We're doing all we can to make sure this stays afloat. So can we please talk about Brayden Ellis? Brayden Ellis was a guest we had to come on PTP. We had Cole and Bucky interview him. He is a student that was pretty much berated by his professor for being pro-police, and he shared his pro-police views at school, which he is very much so entitled to, right or wrong. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. As soon as you see the officer that was refused service in the clinic at a CVS in New Jersey, the nurse told him, "I hate cops and I can't see you because you have a gun." Did she get fired? Did she get fired? That's all I care about. If she didn't get fired, how the hell did she have her job? I feel like I'm going to call that CVS. I feel like I'm going to call the CVS to say, as of now, no. So look, if I can be fired for saying white supremacy is BS and it's a liberal boogeyman that they pull out, I think she should get fired for saying she hates a cop, because cops protect us whether people want to agree with it or not. But listen, I'm going to play this video of Brayden Ellis and the teacher. This is a teacher who decided to go after him for his specific views on police. They also did a hit piece on him. I'm going to show that as well, because we're going to be getting people together to go to these meetings that they'll be having, and you'll get the dates at the end of the video. So just be patient with me and enjoy this video.
All right, so you brought up the police in your speech a few times. So what is your main concern? Since, I mean, honestly, the whole reason police, I mean, it is systemic. The issue is systemic because the whole reason we have police departments in the first place, where did it stem from? What's our history? Going back to what Jeremy was talking about, what does it stem from?
I have to stop and play this video or they'll get me for copyrights, because this is somebody else's content. Systemic? What is systemic about a police officer doing his job? Anybody got any question? I mean, any answers for me? Systemic? Is this really what we're doing? Okay.
It stems from people in the South wanting to capture runaway slaves.
Can we fact check her? Is the South the only place that existed Was there not a North, West Coast, East Coast? Is that not what, like, I'm just really tired of liberals, bro. I'm tired of them taking on the black plight and exploiting it. And I'm really sick of how black people let this go on. It's always the black conservative that has to speak out and that has to talk. And we get flagged for it. We get called sellouts, coons, everything else. And this lady who has probably never even spent time with a black person in the inner city knows so much about our history. Okay.
Maybe they shouldn't be heroes. Maybe they don't belong on a kids show.
So I disagree with what Jeremy said about it, because I think cops are heroes and they have to have a difficult job, but we have to have that
All of
fine
them?
life. Oh, I'm not. I mean, I'd say a good majority of them. You have bad people in every business and every
Yet,
part.
yet
Well, wait,
a lot of
wait.
police officers have committed atrocious crimes and have gotten away with it and have never been convicted of any of it. And I say this as a person who has family members who are.
So do people. How many people commit atrocious crimes? We could talk about the black community if you want to. We could talk about Chicago. Hold on. Let me pull the statistics up since you want to go there. Let's pull up the statistics of gang related shootings in Chicago. How about the little girl that just was killed in a drive through up in a McDonald's parking lot? Or how about the kid who was sitting outside on the day of his birthday and he was shot because of gang violence? And you motherfuckers are worried about police? Police. Okay.
Are police officers.
And you won't even let him talk to you.
Yes, I understand. And this is what I believe. This is my opinion. And this is, not popular to say, but I do support our police, and we have bad people, and the people that do bad things should be brought to justice. I agree with that. But I think that say it again.
They haven't.
Well, I agree with you on that point of they should.
Oops.
They belong on
it's-
TV shows with children.
I think they are heroes in a sense, because they come to your need and they come and help you, and they have a problem just like every other business, but we should fix that. But
It's not
I think they're
business.
heroes. Well, they're
I think
a
that's the
program.
problem. It's looking at it as a business because they're actually supposed to protect and serve the people.
They
not
do
kill them.
protect them.
Who are police not protecting and serving? Who are police not protecting and serving? Just for 1 minute, I'm going to shift your view for 1 minute, okay? Chicago is the talking point we talk about because they have the strictest gun laws, but yet they have the worst homicide rate. Who do you think is solving all of these murders? All right. This was just on May 8th. It is May 10th. On May 8th, a 14-year-old was shot dead. 23-year-old shot dead. All these people. Notice there's a trend. Black. 17-year-old. Black. Shot dead. Gang violence. It keeps going on and on and on. Black. So, ma'am, who the fuck do you think is solving all these crimes? Who do you think is taking times away from their family to go police these neighborhoods, to go make sure people can walk down the street and be safe? Who do you think does it? While you sit behind a computer screen and ridicule somebody for saying that cops are heroes, who is solving the crimes? Do you notice a trend here? They're all black. So we don't deserve to be protected as black folks in our own neighborhood. Is that what you're telling us? Hispanics don't deserve to be protected in their own neighborhoods. Children that have cops for moms and dads, family members that have cops. We should all hate cops because a crack addict, George Floyd, died. Really, that is the standard that we're setting. Is what is his name? Derek Chauvin innocent? No, but George Floyd played a huge role in his demise as well. Just like Dante Wright. Had Dante Wright never resisted, we wouldn't be talking about this. If Breonna Taylor's boyfriend never shot because he was also dealing drugs, we wouldn't be dealing with this. If Adam Toledo just put his hands up and threw the gun, we wouldn't be dealing with this. I don't understand how you expect neighborhoods like the neighborhoods I just showed you in places like Chicago, Memphis, North Charlotte. Charlotte there's a murder every single day now. Who is going to solve those murders? Who's going to stop those people from killing people if not police?
Yes. Who do we call when we're in trouble and someone has a knife or a gun?
I wouldn't call the police.
Why wouldn't you call the police?
I don't trust them. My life's in more
Who would
danger
you call?
in their presence.
Professor, who would you call?
I wouldn't call anybody.
Well, would you have if
I'm gonna
someone
pick up the
intruded your
phone and
house with a gun? What would you have a gun on you, or
No.
who would you call?
It's my time to go.
It's my time to
Okay.
go.
Okay?
Well,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
going
If
to
someone
reach out
already in
to
your house with a gun, there's not much you can do at that point. Calling the police is kind of just,
And I know that it's not popular for me to say that to you guys and people in here, but that's what I believe about the police.
Okay,
And,
thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank you
guys
very
for listening to my point. I appreciate it. Thanks.
I will say, yeah, I'm glad you did say that, even if I disagree with you. It's
Yeah,
important that
and we should fight for the right for people to say things that we don't even like, right?
I may not agree with what you say, but I'll fight for your right to say it
Amen, brother.
within some
Amen.
extent. I'll say.
Okay,
agree.
folks, we are.
I'm not going to call the police. I'm just going to let somebody come to my house and shoot me. So don't call police if you're sexually assaulted, because these are liberal women. Don't call police if you're sexually assaulted. Don't call police if a man looks at you weird. Don't call police if a man smiles at you. Don't call police for anything. How about that? I'm so tired of liberal people. I'm specifically sick and tired of liberal white people because they constantly dredge up white supremacy, systemic racism, and none of these people probably deal with anything that they talk to us about. I'm sick and tired of them using the Black plight. I'm tired of it. You're not giving the Black community anything. BLM, over 100 mil. Tell me where that's trickled down to these communities. This lady is now accepting donations because she was sat down from her job for behaving the way she did. Number one, she was not respectful to him. She didn't let him speak something because he said something she disagreed with. And I'm sorry, but that is not your job as a professor to insert thoughts into a student's mind. Your job is to teach them the curriculum that they're supposed to be learning in school. This is what really has me outraged.
Watch this.
Here's what we know so far. Cypress College freshman Braden Ellis did a presentation in a communications class about how cancel culture is destroying this country. This was approximately a 10-minute presentation, of which we only see 3 edited minutes of. Ellis then proceeds to call cop heroes. The professor then challenges his arguments. This is what we call academic discourse.
Do you see? She challenged his thoughts. No, she straight up said that it was a systemic problem and that cops kill black people and that they're not to be trusted. They shouldn't even be on TV shows with kids. I would love to know her name. Granted, she probably wouldn't talk to me because I would destroy her ass in 2 minutes. The fuck's wrong with you?
Course. Since then, Cypress College placed the professor on a leave of absence. Right-wing media outlets jumped on it instantly, and Ellis has multiple interviews lined up. As a quick Google search will show you, right-wing media are openly attacking the professor.
Did this professor not openly attack police officers in a room full of students? Did she not label this a systemic racist issue? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand these colleges. I don't understand these students. I don't get it, bro. I really don't.
And coming to the students' defense. But wait. It's easy to paint Braden as an innocent victim.
Of course, they had to put fight the power in the back. Yeah, go ahead and jack some more of our culture.
Of what he calls cancel culture. But cancel culture is really consequence culture. For example, here he is holding up the white power symbol while wearing MAGA gear.
Bruh. How many people have done this? I've done it. And I'm wearing MAGA gear. And I have an American flag here because I love my country. And I wear this hat proudly because I love my country. So now you're telling me that doing this is a white power symbol and wearing MAGA gear, this is defamation of character. Defamation of character. I'm going to let this play on, but this part right here really grinded my gears.
Here are some other things to consider. The video is of a class presentation over Zoom, where other students are present. The professor was doing her job of questioning him, as is standard in university classrooms. But Cypress College still put her on leave for doing her job. Do you want to help? We were asking folks to do public comment at the Board of Trustees meeting. Here are the Zoom meeting dates.
Everybody, write these dates down. I'm going to be there. Kaylee's going to be there. We're going to live stream each Zoom date, and I'm going to be vocal in these Zoom meetings because I personally think this teacher should be fired and never allowed to teach in another classroom because she inserted her own opinions into something that's absolutely not true. Whoever made this video, a dance teacher, decided to make this video. You need to be dealt with because you are way out of line and out of pocket. Out of fucking pocket. I'm sick of you motherfuckers using white supremacy. I really am. I'm tired of it. So guess what? I'm going to be all up in your mix. May 11th at 5:30, I will be there. May 25th at 5:30, I will be there. Everybody across this country, everybody that watches Cash, Primetime Patriots, Streetlights, be the change. You need to be at this meeting because now's the time for justice. Justice for these college students, for the professors that can't teach the way they want to because they're forced to push this critical race crap. All of it. Now's the time Americans need to stand up because we've let this go on too long. And I, for one, am sick of it. We'll give you more information on how it works. But for right now, these are the dates. Tomorrow, we are going to be going to this Zoom meeting. I'm going to get up. It's going to be 4:30 in the morning for me. I don't care. I will be there. Actually, it'll be 6:30 in the morning for me. I'm sorry. I will be there. I'm tired of things like this. If you want to know more information, follow PTP. We will be going live on individual pages to capture the Zoom, and some of us will be in attendance. So just stay tuned for more information. We'll get it all to you guys because I want people to show up in droves. And I want Cypress University to realize how out of pocket they are for, number one, even bringing white supremacy into this conversation. I would love to know where anything is racist. There are no Black people involved here. There are no Black people involved here. So what is racist? Let me keep playing.
Dates, times. Tell the district to protect its faculty and its students and stand up against white supremacy and police.
So they labeled Braden Ellis and his father white supremacists because they're holding up an okay. And I'm going to keep doing this. I'm doing this for the rest of 2021.
Violence. Please consider donating to the Professor's Legal Defense Fund.
Don't be a racist. Did you see that? Hold on. Right there at the bottom. Don't be a racist. Thank you. Now's the time for us to stand up. And Black conservatives, we are the most powerful voices right now because we directly defy the entire narrative that they're pushing upon the US. I don't need a white person's help to make my life matter. I don't need you to march in the streets with me. I don't need you to do anything for me. Nothing. I need you to leave me alone. And I need you to leave other Black people alone and stop feeding them poison. I need for other Black folks to stand up and stop being weak and punks and calling these people out on their shit. White liberals have gone too far and we have let them. But I'm done playing nice, bro. I'm done. I'm done. You start talking about white supremacy and racism to me, I'm firing your ass up on the spot. I'm not even going to give you a chance to breathe the next sentence you think you're going to speak to me. It's gone too far. Everybody be ready. May 11th, May 25th, 5:30 p.m. We're going to be putting more information out on PTP. Stuff like this needs to stop. I'm in support of Braden Ellis. We had him on PTP a couple days ago, and he got to come on and talk about his experience and policing in America. There are amazing police officers. There's always a bad apple in the bunch. It's a given. But our police officers are dope. And I don't really care if anybody doesn't like what I'm saying. I don't. We need to appreciate the people that are set in place to protect us. It sucks to even have to come on here and have this conversation. It really does. And I'm sorry to play the identity politics, but I'm gonna play the Democrats game. I really am. You want to play identity politics? Oh, I'm gonna play it 10 times better than you. And I want to know why white liberals are so racist. I want to know why Black people can't log into computers. I want to know why we're not smart enough to go get IDs. I want to know why we can't police our own communities and stop our own gang violence. I want to know why we're not Black if we don't vote Democrat. I want to know all these things. I want to know why or how we're not diverse in thought. I want to know all these things because everything a white liberal says, it is degrading to a Black person, to our intelligence, to who we are. You're telling us that we're too stupid to understand anything. And you are letting them do it. So when do you take a stand? Now? Or when it's too late? Because it's already getting to the point where it's too late. It's already getting there. Let me know. One bad apple can spoil the bunch. That's a given. that has nothing to do with critical race theory. And what is there to read up on? Everything that they're saying is bullshit. I am the example of what you're saying to be crap. It's bullshit, bro. Black and white people they love each other. There are more good and black white people in this country than there are racists. I don't care what anybody says. Show me a racist person, and I'll show you how much I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. You don't like black people? Great. Go on about your merry way. You're not stopping me. You're not stopping the next person's grind. You don't stop nothing. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. And people need to realize you're never going to change their mindset. That is the way they think. So let them think that way. Nothing you say or do is going to change it. We need to fight systemic racism. Really? Then kick Joe Biden out of office. Get rid of the 94 crime bill. Let's work on welfare reform. How about the illiteracy rate, the fatherless rate, the morals? Let's start there. Outside of that, all you're doing is bumping gums and bumping lips. So I'm here and I want all the smoke. All of it. Thanks for listening to me rant, guys. We'll be posting more information on these dates. Like I said, I will be there. Kaylee will be there. And if allowed to speak, I will definitely speak because this is ridiculous and it's gone on too far.